How's my hair for this one?
That looks good.
All right.
Perfect.
There we go. All right, we're ready to talk again. So now we have a more important, the other one's incredibly important, but probably a more urgent topic to talk about, which is the M3.
Yes. Yeah. I won't. There's a measurement of the money supply. There's a few of them, but one important one, M3, was discontinued. It's what used to be published for several years, and it includes measures of the money supply that it's not in M1 and M2. This happened in March of 2006 as the money supply was increasing at a pretty brisk rate. And ever since then, of course, the value of the dollar has declined against other currencies. M3 included things like repurchase agreements, which is pretty much free money that the Fed gives to selected banks, like the top 24 banks or so. And it's not really clear sometimes what this money is being spent on. And so there's some concern about how can you trust a currency when the Fed, who's issuing all of this and creating it, is not even publishing the amount of it.
So basically, this is a huge problem in regards to government transparency when it comes down to currency, because now we no longer know what the dollar is worth. It was very controversial way back in the day when they went off the gold standard, and that was one trust issue in regards to currency. And now we have another larger one that's probably influencing a lot in regards to the investment in international markets, I would assume, is the fact that we don't publish this anymore. So the international markets probably don't trust the dollar as much as they used to.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because, it was suspiciously, the timing was very suspicious, and what was also very suspicious was the reason given for its discontinuance was they didn't have enough resources or money to do that kind of work, to publish all that statistics. And it's kind of silly. That's like with baseball all of a sudden stop keeping track of passed balls. It's like all the fans would revolt.
Well, it's kind of strange because automatically aren't all of these things being tracked anyhow, right? I mean, they're already being tracked because it's government transactions and money, and we always track money.
Yeah.
So it's just basically laziness in regards to the lack of publishing on it. So
a little suspicious.
Yeah, I'm suspicious. So yet another issue in regards to government transparency and stuff that we would like to bring a little bit more to light.
Yeah, and one more thing is Clea Hamlin and Chris Lindstrom are having a unMoney Convergence in April 14th to 16th in Seattle. And I think in part a response to some of these kind of worries with normal money, and instead of having a conference about money, we're going to have a conference about unMoney.
unMoney. And is there a URL for that?
Just do a Google on unMoney Convergence, and it'll pop up a wiki. I don't know the name of the wiki.
You can also probably go to Identity Woman, which Kalia is also known for, and her name is spelled Kaliya.
Yes.
So you can Google on that too, and she normally pops up in the top 10. If isn't all the top 10, actually. Yeah. So, cheers.